Tonight on Time for the Show. I mean, I don't even know, man. You know, we come around here and do like some of the show. We get on down a little bit of that. We're just gonna come on over here and get all some of that show. Come on with it for you. So come on, stick around. We're gonna have a good time. Just come on down here for the show.
Yeah, preach it.
That's, folks, is what Rick would sound like if he had a baby with Groot power. I'm echoing.
You know, it's time for show.
I know the boys are a little
Casting
upset.
live from Sub-Basement 27 deep in the hyper core in the future capital of somebody else's joke in Orlando, Florida. This is Dr. Fox, and it is time for the show. TFTS Relay 012720. Happy Super Parallel Day, Peas.
Hey, does anybody else, when they see the Chinese city name Wuhan, think Wu-Tang Clan automatically, and you're wondering, wow, did they really?
Is that problematic?
I do love the Wu-Tang Clan.
It's not a problem as long as it's like funny. Wu-Tang Clan, that's like a new kind of chicken, right?
I believe it's the Wu-Tang Clan.
It's what I ordered when I had my uncle's wake at Chili's. It's what I ordered when I had my uncle's wake at Chili's.
Oh yeah, what happened to your uncle? I'm sorry to hear about that.
He deceased.
He tasted
Just
very
gave
good.
up.
Just gave up.
So you guys went all the way out and celebrated at the airport Chili's.
The Oh,
No.
RC23,
It's a
you're on
celebration.
It's a
fire
celebration.
tonight.
I
You're
gotta
on
ask,
fire
was it
tonight.
now? Was
he
it?
takes
Is
Chili's
it airport
and
chili?
ups it a notch. It's the airport Chili's. That's brilliant, dude.
He
I love
didn't
that.
up it a notch.
Now,
He did.
Chili's upped
He
it a
did.
notch.
Now,
You know what I'm talking about, Peas? Have you been to Chili's 2? That's Chili's with a little chili pepper for the apostrophe. Plural, Chili's 2. T-O-O.
What is
These-
it? Is it like a shitty Chili's that you can't even get ribs at?
no, it's the kind they got
There's
in
no
the
such thing
airport.
as a shitty Chili's. Peas.
Oh, I beg to differ.
No, okay, well
I
then
thought
point
they called
out.
that
Okay,
Chili's
then
to go.
point out the one. Point out the good one then. That's the idea. Sorry, I was distracted by the flashing red light at the other side of the studio.
Listen, how
I had
are
to
you
use
guys
the wireless
dealing-
remote to disable the light, Peas. I'm sorry.
The
How are
proverbial.
you guys being such
Very high.
great Floridians and esteemed in the old
I'm not
Spanish
a
Empire's
Floridian.
capital?
No, I am a transplant. That's why I'm for trans
Oh, don't be
fats and
transphobic.
transplants' rights.
Don't be transphobic.
I'm not. I am totally. We need to put it back in the Twinkies, and we need to
How
give
are
it to
you-
every kid
how
in
are you
America.
taking this
Shovel it right
crystal-
down their throats.
How are you taking this crystal bankruptcy? I mean, pretty soon all your food places are
Well,
going to
we
be
invest-
Oh, I was
all-
devastated.
Yeah. Well, wait. Crystal meth. This is
No,
Florida.
crystals.
You remember
Crystals is
Crystals,
like
the
the
Southern
Waffle
White
House.
Castle?
It wasn't
middle-class
Crystal.
people.
You have it mixed up there, Peas. It was Lucky's that went
I
bankrupt.
would think that all
Crystal
the
is
beverages would
just
like
fine.
bankrupt
unite.
as well. Crystals went bankrupt as well.
No, Crystal will never go bankrupt. I'm sorry. That's
well,
bullshit.
they filed like last week.
Bullshit.
Does
And
everyone know what
Who's
Crystals
that?
is?
Look, I would
It's
like-
basically
I-
the White
look,
Castle of the South.
folks, I would
Sounds
like
like a
to
first
clarify
radio guy.
something.
First time on
Crystal
the
is
radio.
not Waffle House.
That's what it sounds like.
Crystal is not Waffle House. There is a distinct difference between the
I
two.
didn't say it was. If you were
Yeah,
listening,
somebody
I said
did.
it's the
and you
Waffle
know what?
House.
It's both. They're both
for po'
fine
folks.
dining establishments, but I don't expect Yankees to understand what the hell the difference between the two are.
I guess you didn't get to notice that I've lived in Nevada for the last 5
Yeah,
years.
Nevada's fucking north, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what
No,
the
not
N
really.
stands for.
Yeah, that
North,
really-
everyone, velocity equals.
Who is that? Who do we have on the airways with us tonight, Dr. Faux?
Tonight we have Caller 23 is in the studio.
RC23.
Recently promoted Lieutenant General First Admiral Commander Fridgelord and the first and what was it? Chef
Rutenberg.
Chef Rutenberg. Couldn't cut it through culinary school, so he went back to prison, and he's looking. He's shaping up. We just picked him up today.
I'm the chef at the prison.
He's a chef, Peas.
Well, that must be exciting when you mix up all them Dorito dust and sprinkle them on the ramen so you get that street cred.
The Cheetle.
Well,
ramen
Were you here
cup
for
of
the
soup
Cheetle,
shit going.
Peas? When we did,
The
we
what?
had a whole episode about cheese.
I don't think he was there for that.
Peas
No.
didn't make it for Cheetle.
No.
You weren't here for Cheetle, were you, Peas?
Oh,
Not
so
for Dunkin'
Cheetle is the
Cheetle.
actual orange dust from the Cheetos? Is that
Yeah.
right?
No, I was here for that.
No,
I was
that's
here for
orange
that.
dust. It's more of like
I was
that's
here
the
for that, but
residue
I-
that mixes with the
it-
oils on your skin.
I don't
Forms
feel
of-
that
you
that
scrape
applies
off the,
because I was
enter
talking
key.
Dorito dust, and Cheetle
I got
is
Cheetle
from
on my
dust
Dorito
from
dust.
Cheetos.
Is just disgusting.
They're very different dusts.
No.
Yes,
they're all
they're
the
very
same.
different dusts.
They're
From
Do
all
Doritos and
the
Cheetos
same.
taste like the same thing? They do not.
Well,
so they're very
I would
different
only
dusts.
No, I
Completely
mean,
different
sort of,
molecular compounds
inexperienced
there.
Yankee to know that both fucking dust taste the same. They don't.
So who
Because
from
of
the
Can't say
north?
dust on the radio.
Who from the north touched you in your bad place?
You did.
Did you?
The-
Fucking creep.
all of them on my rights. This is a.
I think you'll
I'm not
find that the
angry,
listening
Peas, it's
audience
just
knows
heritage.
that that's not something Peas would do.
It's just heritage.
Exactly.
Peas.
Heritage,
Just
not
give
hate.
me some heritage. Dr. Fox went to Chili Bees and got totally smashed on the Michelob
Totally
Ultras. So,
I don't think you're the first person in the world to get drunk on ultralight beer.
yeah.
That is correct. It's
So,
that weak Yankee blood within him.
We got work to do tonight, Peas. Did you even set up Ultra Parallel Day? intros for the people? Did you tell them?
Now here's the thing. Because I celebrate Ultra Parallel Day so
Celebrate it.
excessively that I'm not mentioning it on purpose, because mentioning it would not be parallel.
Good. Okay. Well,
But
then
not
you can,
mentioning it
then
is.
then
So
don't
my
mention it. Then
omniscience
don't
of
mention it.
explaining it
Why?
explains it.
I don't know. You seem. Yeah, I don't know. You seem. All right. Well, I'll give you. You can lead into it. You can tell us all about it, because I've got notes here.
Please.
I also got other notes from the office.
Celebrate us.
Did
He's
you
got
know
his
we have
doctor's
to
notes.
we have to record things for Free Think Radio? Did you know that was? Say hi to everyone on Free Think Radio, Peas.
No, I'm not doing that.
So we're
I'm against the Free Think Radio.
we also got Triology soaps. I have copy for you, Peas. Are you willing
Do
to
you?
read some
Did you send it
copy
to
for
me?
me?
There's soaps,
I will
people.
take a picture of my handwritten page, and then I will send it. I will put it in the chat, and you can just take it out of the chat.
All right.
I'd email it to you, but then I'd have to do stuff. Speaking of, I also have emails that you need to answer tonight, personally. I'm
Get him in
offended.
early.
All right, well, we'll
But-
get that.
but
Well,
first-
happy mother flippin' birthday to my boy in the house. Do you know who I'm talking about? Peas.
Cosmac of Cosmax Commandos.
Is it Cosmac's birthday? I didn't know. He didn't tell me. Is that why he's not here? Oh
It's
my
not
God,
Cosmac's
Cosmac's not
birthday.
here. Nobody told me it was his birthday. Why didn't
It's
you
not his
tell me it was his birthday, Peas?
Because it's not.
Are you
Liar.
sure?
Lately, I've been lying
No,
a lot.
yeah.
Remember last
exactly.
week?
Well, which are you
Remember-
lying about? Are you lying about it not
Remember
being
last
his
week
birthday,
when I
or
lied
that
about
you're
my
lying about it
blind
being
eye?
his birthday?
The
Because if
following
it's not his
statement
birthday,
is
then you have to
false.
prove to me that it's not, because otherwise I'm not going to believe you, because you're telling me that you're lying to me all the time.
Well,
Do you
I can
have
tell
any
you that,
proofs for
that
me?
it's not his birthday because I did not get an alert on my birthday roster of very close personal friends.
I bet
so
you
would
it's his
know if it was-
birthday. It's Charlie's birthday. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Charlie.
You know who else's birthday is today?
Who?
He was born in, what was it?
Mickey Mouse?
1756.
Oh yeah, who was today?
hey.
Peas. Who was born in 1756?
George Washington.
Carver.
.com. Nope. What do you think, Peas? You know whose birthday it is? I bet somebody,
Washington.
somebody I bet you really
Washington-
like.
I know Washington's birthday's in February, so it's not Washington.
He
I'm
knows that
trying
'cause
to.
he
If
got
you
a
were
day off
born
of
in
school.
'57, then you would have been
You know what I'm
26.
saying? You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm saying.
I'm gonna say Paul Revere.
Wrong.
I'm gonna go younger than.
Ooh.
Got him.
Wrong. Absolutely. Chat.
Should
What do you think? Whose birthday is it, chat? Let's check in on that show Society. We haven't even plugged what the hell we're doing. If you're listening via Hypercom
It's a show.
Sub or stream right now on freethinkradio.com, then you're a handsome fella. And you need to head on over to timefortheshow.com. You need to log in. Click the Discord button. Show points.
should we
Wuhan Clang.
should we just tell him
Tell him what?
whose birthday it is?
I don't know. Whose birthday is it? I don't know.
Well, I believe it is, if I'm not
Baby
mistaken,
Yoda's.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's birthday,
Carver.
and he was born in 1756.
You mispronounced Mozart.
Peas, you're
Mozart.
smart. What's math? Do math, Peas. It's
Yeah.
2019. No, it's 2020.
Yeah.
2020 minus 1756. Go.
No calculator.
334 years.
Say again.
I'm sorry, 234 years.
Okay, next one.
The computer has
No.
not accepted
Yeah.
your answer, Peas.
No.
I'm sorry.
234 years.
Pretty sure it's
Now you have
260.
another
No, I
one.
think it might be a
No,
little bit more
200
than that.
We should do another one. We
What do
should
you
do
think,
another
chat? Are you a society?
7. The answer
Society.
is 7.
2020 minus 1756. Can somebody do that for me? I don't know.
I
I
got.
think Big Al
got
Dente's
troubles.
got it. It's
Uncle Fox had to go
13,013.
have Mick Ultras. You have do math. You have do math.
Now what's
They also had 2-for-1 margs.
now what's 2 minus 1?
I had 1 marg.
It's 2 minus 1.
Can you even?
If this
peas?
statement is true, then this statement is false. If this statement is false, then this statement is true.
Wait, did we already tell him
If
that
this
it was
statement is
Mozart's
true,
birthday?
Then this statement is true. But if this statement is false, then this statement is false.
Wizardry.
I don't get it. I don't see. This is why I'm a chef. I don't do numbers.
All right. Well,
Peas.
why don't
What's
you?
your specialty? What's your specialty?
My specialty.
Yeah,
Well,
what do you cook? Really?
Like I go in there,
don't
I go to
cook.
your restaurant, I get booked, and I'm sentenced to prison, and you're trying to cheer me up, and I say, make me your specialty to cheer me up, because I'm prison peas now.
Well, prison
Prison
peas.
peas.
Now.
Yeah.
He has no idea
He
what's
changed gender when he goes into prison too.
No, no,
So
I'll be fine. Don't
so-
worry about me, I'll be fine.
Yeah, so what's
that's
your
what
specialty?
You say. My specialty,
Chef?
Well, I like to make a nice little healthy pot of a mix of what I have in the kitchen, and then
so casserole. Your special dish is casserole.
not
like
only
kitchen
casserole,
sink casserole.
but
I brought you the
that.
finest bolognas.
but
little
I
more of
also
that.
have on
Put some of that
Fridays
in there.
or after executions, actually, they will we'll do steak for everybody after the execution.
Oh,
Ribeye.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
What kind
they
of
deserve
steaks?
it.
Long pig?
No, ribeye. Ribeye.
That, hasn't been funny for about a month, dude. Everybody gets the reference, but you keep trying to slip it in, and
What are
you're
you trying-
failing each
what,
time.
What are you trying to
Who
say?
are you talking to,
Yeah.
Peas?
What the
The RC23 with his long pit thing.
Yeah,
I
it
know
is
the rule
about-
of
that
three
is
should
about the
apply, and
fourth
eventually,
time that you've
eventually
used
it
the long
should
pig
become
reference
funny,
in the show,
and
yeah.
yet it
Yeah,
doesn't.
it'll become funny.
I don't
it
even
just,
get it.
It'll
hasn't
come
hit
back
its
around.
stride yet.
I'm a big proponent of that.
It's
but
not
I'm
funny
not
now,
seeing it.
Peas, but it's gonna get funny. I'm just gonna
Yeah, just
play.
building
All
a
right, I'm just
foundation
waiting. I'm
It's a
just telling you, I'm
running
waiting.
along. That's all.
I'm waiting for it.
Wait, the show's supposed to be funny?
No.
Well,
Yes.
Should it?
it's only funny.
If this statement is true,
Then this
then
show
if
is
this
funny.
show is funny, then this show is
show's
not
true.
funny. If this show is not funny, then this show is funny.
That sounds fair.
I mean, Peas, you're a scientist, right?
I play one on TV.
You're not on TV.
Not with that attitude, I'm not.
Yeah. Well, you gotta wait for your big break.
I am on TV. I'm hosted on the internet on the subgenius.com website.
Yeah, like that gets any views.
It gets views. It gets views. I speak about my poem, L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh, do you have it ready for us? Let's hear it.
No.
Oh,
No,
Go
Hubbard,
to the
yeah.
sub.
L.
Go to
Ron,
the Subgenius
L. Ron,
page.
L. Ron. Well, say the poet. Just
Do
recite
it.
it.
Do it.
You got it.
Do it.
I'm looking for my book of poems.
I'm
here in my-
mildly drunk.
I'm
Do
pretty
it.
drunk. I'm pretty
Mildly.
I'm
You'll be
irritable.
fine.
It's a production evening, Peas.
Yeah, we have to get stuff
We
done.
gotta do things.
Why are you going on about your fucking poem? We gotta do things, man.
I'm reading this commercial that I wrote for you.
I've got a limited edition Star Wars coin right here.
Yeah?
Issued
yeah.
in
Should
Why don't
we
you go-
do
issued
that?
2005.
Why don't you go buy a Coke with it?
Dude,
No,
it's
it's too
not
big
even
to
gonna
fit
get
in
a
the
Coke.
machine.
And go get a big Coke then.
Aren't they worth like 1 cent?
How much
Like,
do you
not
think
even
Coke costs these days? What's a gram
What
of
do you mean
Coke
per
go
gram?
for?
a gram of Coke? That's what, like $20, right? Around there.
Is it that low?
I
Yeah,
mean, I don't
don't
do
know.
like 30 or
cocaine.
40.
It's enough to make me want to do
I don't know.
Coke
It's
again.
kind of a boomer drug.
Dude, that's
No.
a total boom.
Not anymore.
Dude.
It's
Make
No.
your heart pop.
It's not extreme enough. No, everybody's
No,
about
now
the
you gotta smoke
psychedelics,
crack.
Peas.
All you millennials
Yeah.
are smoking crack. Or what do they call
Speaking
it?
of
Bath
which,
salts.
speaking of which,
Yeah, bath
Bath
salts
salts.
is
These
where it's
is
at.
all a lot of problems, and if
I
you
have
have
some
extra
Epsom
problems that
bath
you need to get
salts.
rid
I
of,
just chew
you should send
those.
them to 6428 Dobie Peak Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada 89108, where we
89108.
chemically analyze all of your problems. And if you donate problems to the bees, well, you'll probably get mentioned on the radio, Danny Shoggoth.
Who?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, who
I
are you
know it. It's
referencing?
just some of these
I
jokes are
actually
just
don't
for
get
me.
that. I mean,
Who is this Danny Chongus that you're mentioning?
Big chongus.
A porn star.
Is that like chimichangas? What the fuck?
Shake,
He's
shake,
an
shake.
involuntary porn star.
Shake,
Yeah,
shake,
I'm
shake.
sure.
Shake your chongus.
I don't like that
Shake your
idea of a
I
involuntary.
told my Martin Luther King joke. I told my
Shake,
Martin Luther
shake.
King joke to my friend who's
Shake your
African American, and he
chungus.
didn't think it was funny.
Shake your
Yeah, I imagine
chungus.
he wouldn't. That was a pretty fucked up joke. You should
What
probably.
are you talking about?
I
I just
mean,
want a
why-
personal
All
assistant.
All right, everyone's
I
gonna
just
have
want a
to
personal
Well, why,
assistant.
apologize.
okay, well,
now.
why didn't you just tell it to your friend then? If you had to
Well,
tell
I told
it
it
to
to a room
anybody,
full of people.
you told
I
it
told to
Yeah.
a room full of mixed people.
Oh, mixed.
mixed.
Huh?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, like you're
Now
nuts.
we know
huh?
where
I
it
got you. I
stands.
understand. Nice. So so gracious that you're accepting
It was a
of other
mixer.
cultures.
It was a mixer. What do you want me to
Oh,
call
what were
it?
you
That's
throwing your
what they
keys in the
call it.
fishbowl by the door? What was going on,
Exactly,
Peas?
the key party.
Boomer! Yeah.
Peas, how does it feel to be a boomer?
One set of keys in the fishbowl was super bigger than the rest of them, and it turned out to belong to my
Was it-
friend Bubba.
Yeah,
Was
it
it-
weren't your keys, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was the guy that put the fish lure on his keys, you know. Well, I guess I'm going home with this guy. I'll get the door. Get up there.
That sounds like an awkward party.
Get in the back. You like mudding?
Oh, you have a Jeep?
No, you don't go mudding in a Jeep. You go Jeeping in a Jeep.
Not with that
Scalpod,
attitude.
Jeep count. No, you can't go mudding in a Jeep.
Sure
Come
you do.
on.
It's a whole,
You go
it's a whole
mudding in
genre
like
of
a
Jeeping.
like a Pontiac
It's a
station
subgenre
wagon.
of Jeeping called mudding.
You go.
There's
yeah.
overlanding, there's
Yeah,
rock
You know,
crawling,
I side
there's
with
mudding.
Peas on this one. I side with Peas.
Mudding.
You can't go mudding in a Jeep.
Yeah,
But
if
Jeeping
you're
not
talking
mudding.
about like fecally
Mudding.
based anal sex,
Kinda like
yeah.
pudding.
But a
Yeah.
Jeep is
Chocolate
a
pudding.
subset of mudding, though, right?
Here's how the
Jeeping-
right exactly.
No,
That's
a
my
Jeep
point.
gets fancy
Like, I would
with it.
start
You
the
put on your
conversation like
fucking
this.
Snorkel, and you go
Hey,
out.
dude,
you go out deep
Want to go
jeeping.
jeeping? And he'd be like, well,
Do
what are
you
you going
deep
to do?
jeep?
Mudding.
Jeeping.
Peas. Do you deep jeep? Do you have a snorkel?
Yeah. Well, that's
Do you
a good
snorkel
question.
with your deep jeep?
You
Well,
know, the snorkel
you-
is not just for getting the Jeep wet. It actually acts as a cold intake and brings cooler air into
Do
the
you have
engine
a snorkel?
compartment that give you a couple of
Peas?
extra horsepower.
Peas, do you have a deep jeep snorkel? Do you have one?
Nope, I have no modifications like that on my Jeep.
Oh, Peas is totally missing out on the total deep Jeep experience, everybody. I don't know what to tell you. Other than it sounds
Uh-oh,
like
it's
it's
an
time
alarm.
for a song break, so happy birthday. Today is Falco's birthday, so we'll be right back with more time for the show. It's Ultra Parallel Day. Stand by. You're listening to Time for the Show, broadcasting live from Hypercube. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's nice.
H-Cube, HQ.
All right, let's see here. So, what we got on the charts tonight? All right, Peas.
So here we go.
Yeah, this is
After we do a song break, we always like to talk about our great sponsors. And hello, friends, it's me, the Peas. Whenever I feel like I've left all of my friends down and isolated myself into a
Okay,
pitiful
okay,
excuse
cut.
for
All
self-validation.
right, slow down. All right. Come on, Peas. Little more feeling.
Give them a show.
Come on. You know, we're going to replay this countless times.
Countless
over.
numbers of times.
All
You're
right, and I'm
You're
serious
right.
about it. We are going to play this one over and over
Seriously.
again. So,
Yeah,
come on.
I'm not really sure that I like the content of this one.
Okay, well, let's give it a run through. Let's see what we
A
got.
run-through.
All right.
We haven't signed a waiver yet, so we're okay.
Take 2. All right, and go.
Hello, dear friends. It's me, the Peas. Whenever I feel like I've let all of my friends down and isolated myself into a pitiable excuse for self-validation, I can find myself waking, screaming from the unfathomable terrors of the abysmal darkness, but I take comfort knowing my supple buxom smells of citrus rinds and
come
is
on,
the
Peas. It's bosom.
Bosom.
Cut
Bosom.
your supple bosom, Peas.
okay.
Like
He
of the
spelt
Lord.
this. I'm gonna
a
post
handsome
this.
bosom.
It's spelled B-U-X-O-M.
Yes.
Buxom.
Yeah, the
Buck
X
like a
makes
buxom
it.
blonde.
All right, so yeah,
Sound.
bosom.
Your generous bosom.
I think people knew what buxom meant.
All right. Well, we'll have to go by
I don't know
trial
what the
by
fuck
jury.
that
right
means.
now.
Speak.
All right.
Anybody
ready?
else? No. Okay, from the top, Peas. One more
From the
time. Let's
top.
go. From the top.
All
All right. Take 3 and Peas.
Hello, friends. It's me, the Peas. Whenever I feel like I've let all my friends down and isolated myself into a pitiful excuse for self-validation, I can find myself waking, screaming from the unfathomable terrors of the abysmal darkness. But I take comfort knowing my supple buxom smells of citrus rinds and is a pleasant escape from the fuck this one up because of the buxom thing.
Man,
You really
yeah,
should say
I was
bosom.
You
gonna-
should have just kept going.
I was gonna let you go
good.
with it. You were
I
kind of
started to
riding it.
laugh.
Okay, well,
Let's
all
do it
right.
again.
From the top. All right. Take 4. All right, here we go.
All right, take 4. That's the lucky one.
And Peas.
Start now.
Go.
Yeah.
And rolling. Peas.
Hello, friends. It's me, the Peas. Whenever I feel like I've let all of my friends down and isolated myself into a pitiful excuse for self-validation, I can find myself waking, screaming from the unfathomable terrors of the abysmal darkness. But I take comfort knowing my supple bosom smells of citrus rinds and is the pleasant escape from the night creatures loath. God damn it, dude. I don't think this is fair. What is this word? Oh, night creatures lathering myself carefully and
I got the notes.
effectively
Okay,
in the
citrus
solitude
rinds-
of a shower in the
All right,
YMCA.
I take comfort
With my
knowing my supple bosom smells of citrus rinds, and it is a pleasant escape from the night creatures, lathering myself carefully and effectively in the solitude of a shower in the YMCA with my bar of Triology soap. It's that easy. All right. From the top, take 5 and Peas.
Hello, friends. It's me, the Peas. Whenever I feel like I've let all of my friends down and I've isolated myself into a pitiful excuse for self-validation, I can find myself waking, screaming from the unfathomable terrors of the abysmal darkness. But I take comfort knowing my supple bosom smells of citrus rinds and is a pleasant escape from the night creatures lathering myself carefully and effectively in the solitude of a shower in the YMCA with my bar of Triology soap. Get your own and fear the ever-efferent powers of evil no longer at triologysoaps.com.
What the
Tell 'em
shit?
He
Are
said
you
it.
serious? Why? Why would you do that? You! Oh, I'm sorry, Peas. One of the PAs fucked up.
You
They
have to
dropped
do it
the
again.
boom. I'm sorry. You were doing really well. We were 98.5% there. I was almost half chub. So you
What's
got
that
it.
word supposed to
This
say?
is the winner. From the top. Take
What's
6.
the ever-efferent?
Ever-efferent? You got it. Yeah, no, it's...
Effervescent.
It's not,
No,
no, it's not
Is it
effervescent.
effervescent?
It's pronounced
Effervescent doesn't
evanescence.
go with powers of evil,
Yeah,
dude.
evanescence. Please pronounce it correctly.
What's the name of that band?
They're called the Effertescents. They make that song, Hake Me Toppenkite.
I'm gonna change that word to dark powers of evil.
Okay. Note accepted. You got it?
I hope I can accept. I hope I can remember that by the time I get down there. All right, we're
It's not
ready.
effervescent. It's efferent.
It's darkness.
Because
Evanescence.
there is
Evanescence.
there is an evanescence to it because it gets started and it won't stop.
Yeah, but it doesn't say that. I'm just
Hate
gonna
me
say
like
fear the
Evanescence.
dark powers
Right.
of evil.
All right. Okay.
Make me up and lied.
Watching these PAs. Okay. Take 7 and Peas.
Hello, friends. It's me, the Peas. Whenever I feel like I've let all of my friends down and isolated myself into a pitiful excuse for self-validation, I can find myself waking, screaming from unfathomable terrors of the abysmal darkness. But I take comfort knowing my supple bosom smells of citrus rinds and it's a pleasant escape from the night creatures lathering myself carefully and effectively in the solitude of a shower in the YMCA with my own bar of Triology soap. Get your own and fear the dark powers of evil no longer at triologysoaps.com. Tell them P sent you.
That was fantastic, Peas. You did great.
Yeah, that was 99
I
and
fucked up a
44
little bit.
100.
Get up and
That
guide.
was good.
Peep and go
You
by.
been practicing, Peas?
I don't feel it should be take 7 though. I feel 2 of the takes weren't really my fault.
I think we should do one more just to be
For
safe.
safety?
Just to be safe. You
I'll
think
tell
you
you
can do
what.
that?
Let me see here.
Yeah.
Because I got other things I gotta get Peas to do. Peas.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have the mailbag.
There is the mailbag.
Yeah.
In fact, there was extra mailbag.
There's an extra one?
Yeah, actually, there's
Jeez.
more than one.
God.
I don't
Sorry.
even. Yeah, this is the digital mailbag.
There's a physical one,
Digimail.
and then there's the Gmail
Yeah, there's the
bag.
one on the paper. You hear the paper, Peas? I have to talk into. I don't have my condenser mic anymore, Peas. My microphone broke.
Did you drop it in the toilet?
No, I know I didn't go that bad, but I did just knock it recklessly over into the floor.
You'll be fine.
I'll get there. So let's see
Somehow.
here.
Somehow.
Peas, we got
Okay,
we
what
got
else
emails.
you got? Who's
We
your
also
blind eye
got
piece?
and we got who's your blind eye? What do you,
I told you about some legal problems I had.
Oh yeah, cease and desist.
about
or,
which?
or is it cease and exist?
Yeah, I didn't see those
Hey,
forms.
don't you
in the
guys
chat
feel
or
like,
anything
here's
that.
the thing.
Yeah, I don't
here's the
believe
thing
ya.
with the Triology soap. Like, I like those guys. They're awesome and everything.
We're about to
But
lose
but
the
here's the
sponsorship.
thing. Even though I had my 2 bars for like 18 months, I'm out of it. And I feel like doing these great spots, taking 7 takes to nail this kind of thing, is deserving of some new soaps.
Well, do we have?
Well,
new
like, we
soups?
haven't even hit air yet. You know?
No, but it's going to. I mean, you don't get
You're
paid
requesting compensation.
after the prostitution. You get paid before it.
No, you have to make sure that you put out,
Well, you're
so
the
you get paid
spokespeas.
afterward.
Yeah, I am the smoke bees, and I feel like I should have like a big. I should have as many soaps here as I have fucking little worthless iron fucking pans.
Little pans.
How many pans do you have?
I got like 12.
Wow,
What
you
kind of
really
pans?
stuck
What are
it
you
to those
talking about?
pansexuals.
Yeah, didn't you do that, Peas?
Did I? I
Did
I
you?
do so many things I forget. Those pans are way bigger than the pans I got.
How big are the pans that you got?
So, like they're all of them except for 2
I am a
are
chef.
the perfect size to put like 1 egg in and make like an egg McMuffin egg where
So
you break the yolk and
So you have
Just
egg
congeals-
pans.
no, but they're worthless because you can't put them on a burner. So they really are novelty
You
items.
just put them in the oven.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
you
that
can make a
works.
dozen tiny
And then
omelets.
somebody
Yeah,
must
exactly.
not have listened
Yeah,
to
it's
your guys'
called a souffle
instructions because
piece.
they
It's
sent
called
me little pans
personal-
that would actually go into a
You can
dollhouse.
host a buffet.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. You could host
Hold
a little.
on, say that last part again.
Which
what,
part?
What
The
was
last
that
one
last
that he did?
part, Peas?
What part was that?
The last part. I couldn't
Are
hear
you
you
mocking
because
my
they were
facial
talking.
paralysis and my slurred speech?
No.
Peas,
No,
if
should
I-
we be?
If I was
That's a
doing
good idea,
that,
actually.
I'm pretty sure I could.
Why weren't we doing that before? We should have been doing that all along.
Exactly,
What the
exactly.
fuck?
I don't know. You were doing it for a guy with facial paralysis. You sure do run your jaw really well. I was.
Do
happy
you
with
guys-
the, happy
Do you
with your
guys think it's
commercial.
gay for me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yes.
55
yes.
in a week. Do you think I should take my Kurt Cobain poster down?
I
I don't know. Is your Courtney Love
post?
poster still up in it?
No, I got it. Here's the thing, though.
You should
It's
keep your
not totally
Kurt
gay because I
Cobain
got it
poster
at like
in
a
your gun
rakish
locker.
angle. I got it like at a rakish angle, so that way people come in here, they know I don't
angle.
have a crush. It's just like a punk thing to have.
It's just like a punk
Right.
thing.
How do you have it up there?
'Cause I'm a
Sticky
big fan of
tack,
whole.
thumbtack.
I got, you know, that 3M
that
makes
putty.
these little things that you stick on your wall and you put your posters on, and then when you want to take the posters out, you just pull the bottom of the thing and the poster comes right off so it doesn't get all fucked up
Oh,
with tape.
because you're not
Oh, yeah.
ready to
Yeah,
make
when you
because
just
you're not
rip
ready
it
to
off
make a
the wall,
commitment, right?
Yep.
Well, I've had this poster a long time. I'm just thinking maybe it's set in the wrong images.
Wait, is it your poster?
Yeah, it's my poster, sure.
Wait, why
What
would
what
you?
year did you buy it in?
Yeah.
Fucking boomer.
I might have bought it when I was 40. It's probably like 20 years old.
Yeah, you
15
bought it when
years
you were
old.
40. Yeah.
No, you know what? I think I bought it when I was 45, so it's only 10 years old.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was dead 10 years ago, right?
No, he was definitely dead when I got the poster. That's for sure.
Okay, so it's not like you got it at a concert or there's any other kind of
No.
sentimental value attached to it.
No, I got it to put like an edgy vibe in my studio.
Because I'm
Yeah, 'cause
edgy.
that's
I got it with
I
the
listen to
Jimi
Courtney
Hendrix,
Love.
Axis Bold as Love.
Well, he
my
stopped.
Bob Dylan playing a bass. My Bob Dylan playing an ashtray Fender bass, even though he's never played one his whole fucking life. And when you see his fingers on it, you can tell he doesn't know how to play that one. And then I got a Who poster with all 4 of the Who in it.
Yeah.
And then I
Nothing,
got a Rolling Stones poster that I did buy at a Rolling Stones concert.
nothing
And then I got
says
a
edgy.
Bob Marley poster, and I got a Beatles Abbey Road poster, which is kind of
Which you also got
up the
at the
room because it's
concert.
way bigger than all the other posters. Like the Beatles can't make a regular size poster.
Who's your favorite Beatle?
Their posters
piece?
got to be bigger than everybody else's poster.
Yeah, nothing's more edgy than
Fucking
buying a
Beatles.
Beatles poster.
Now,
let me
who is
tell
your
you.
favorite Beatle and why is it Ringo?
It's actually Keith
No,
Richards.
Shut up. My favorite Beatle has changed over the years many times.
Okay, does your favorite Beatle have a license plate with his face on it?
My favorite Beatle is the first Paul.
Let me tell you who my
Real
favorite
Paul?
Beatle is.
Real
my,
Paul.
My favorite Beatle
Paul
is
1.0.
is Eric Burden.
You know what? You bring up a funny point now. I'm going to tell you who my favorite Beatle is. It's Billy Preston.
Who's that?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, you're not allowed to talk about the Beatles anymore if you don't know who Billy Preston
You
is.
freaking Zoomer. We got a bunch of Zoomers over here.
Well, all I gotta say is
You lost
he's
me.
fucking.
I'm
who
gone.
gives a shit about
I've listened
the
to the
Beatles?
same 3 bands for the past 30 years.
Only
That's
3
it.
bands matter, and you're right, which are the Beatles with Eric Clapton in it,
Uh-huh.
and also
The
Creed.
God-
Listen to a couple of
Godfather.
their songs, actually.
The
The Godfather's
and,
a great
And
band.
Snoop.
And
Snoop
George
Dogg.
brought-
Snoop Dogg.
George brought-
absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah,
I think
Snoop
that's
Dogg.
it. The
George
Godfather,
brought
the
Eric into the
Godfather, and the
studio
Beatles.
trying to
Yep.
get Paul and John to stop fighting because he thought if
Who's
Eric Clapton was
Jaundice?
there in the
Who's-
studio, John and Paul would
Is Jaundice a rapper?
assholes to
Is,
each other.
is that who? Is he a rappist?
Yeah, he's in that Mumbles core.
Yeah, Mumbles and Sons. I know that band. Hell yeah. We got 15 freezers in paradise. Yeah, that song.
I guess no one wants to hear my extensive knowledge of rock history, but that's fine.
What is
That's
It's
fine.
fine, Pease. We got it.
I don't even care. Fuck it.
what is this rock that you speak of?
All rocks are history if you're a geologist.
You know my favorite genre of rock is igneous.
Granite.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
you like igneous?
That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pease said. What did you say, Pease? Did you say
I
granite?
said granite.
And
Oh.
did you mean to imply like granted?
I mean, metamorphic is good, but
No,
you know.
I did not. That would have
No.
been clever.
You should have
Metamorphic
done-
are probably
you should have
my
done
favorite
that.
types of rocks.
You don't
He's a
think
guy-
so? You don't
Big
like
fan
them
of those.
them team sedimentary?
They're a little
Wait,
too
you know.
weak for me.
Yeah, it
you know?
takes
Here's
a
a
long
couple
time
things
to make a
where you guys
sedimentary
are
rock.
wrong.
That's just bullshit.
Before
If you,
the Beatles
you gotta
and
take a
before the
long time
Stones,
to make that
there was the
sound like
Kinks.
ass.
You know
And if it
what's
wasn't
made
for
of
the
sedimentary
Kinks,
rock?
none of this other
Asteroids.
shit would happen.
No, God damn it. You know who invented rock and roll?
Buddy
was a
Ebsen.
little man named John Philip Sousa. That's who invented fucking rock and roll. If you don't agree with me, you're fucking wrong.
And in your head,
Period.
that was super funny,
in
right?
your head, it was super funny. Yeah, I'm sure.
Right? I'm just checking. I want to find out what your mindset is. But in your mind, you're like, oh, this is going to kill.
Man.
That's what you thought, right? This is going to kill.
Damn.
That's what you
Roasted.
I just want to know. Like, you
Roasted.
didn't say it out there thinking it was gonna bomb. In your mind, you actually thought this is gonna kill. Everybody's gonna bust up laughing when they hear this, right? That's what you thought. That's what you thought was gonna happen. But it didn't.
I'm just dying.
Outstanding.
That's all. Let's see here.
What else you got? Who's your blind eye piece?
Yeah, what you got, man? Let's have it.
Yeah, they do. They predate the Beatles.
No, they don't.
They do.
The
No, they don't.
Cro-Magnons.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know
what
who
you
started-
guys
you
say.
know who
In
started
my
rock and
world,
roll?
They did.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
No,
yeah,
that's
it's his
incorrect.
birthday. Happy
It's
birthday.
time for a song so we can have smokes, dude.
Already?
Yeah.
I didn't
Quarter
know.
to 8. I'm almost done. I'm almost hitting my limit.
Your
Oh.
limit, like
Yeah, no, we got a bunch of stuff left to do. We got these letters, the
so you better
mailbag.
take the
Apparently,
smoke
there's
break.
2 mailbags.
The people want to hear peas.
they really do.
That's what they tune in for. Peas.
I don't think it is. I think they tune in to hear the collective art that we as a group do. Well,
No.
most
Oh,
of
is
us,
that
except
what-
for
is
that
that
guy
what
who
you
thought
called
that
it?
one joke was funny in his head.
Which joke was that?
Because
It's
it's
so funny, I can't even remember it now.
Yeah.
That's how.
so you gotta keep plodding on
That's how
about
heavy it
huh?
was, man.
Only a boomer would use that joke.
Man, only a Zoomer needs to go
What are
around
you,
calling
dude?
people
What are you?
boomers.
What are you? 43?
Yeah, you wish, because you'd be.
How is it
fucking
that
40
everybody's
years
talking
younger than
about
'em.
boomers versus Zoomers
I
or
have
whatever?
no
Like, what
fucking
happened to
idea.
Generation X?
Could they just
Not
Not
quietly mind their
everyone that's
fucking
answer-
older than you is a boomer.
And what's funny
you know what
is
I'm saying?
that's the
Answer
generation
is-
I'm actually in. We don't give
well,
a shit.
so
We're like
Generation
boomer,
X is
millennial. We don't
whatever.
give a shit.
But
Typical
boomer
boomer
is a state
response.
of mind. It's not whether.
Boomer
oh,
was the best
there's-
character.
and
in-
Zoomer is a
A
state
lot
of
like New
confusion.
Jersey.
in Battlestar Galactica. Boomer was the best one.
Wrong. Star
Who's-
Trek beats Battlestar.
Why are you?
You're
are
just
you
wrong.
a racist?
Yeah.
You don't like him because he was the only black actor?
Literally
Okay,
no one
okay,
knows
okay, okay,
what
wait,
Battlestar
wait.
Galactica even is.
Who played
Oh, was it that girl?
the
Is that
Joker?
The jokist?
Joaquin Phillips?
Song
Ritter?
break. We'll be right back. Time for the show.com. You're listening to Time for the Show, a production of Hypercube Labs, accessible at hypercubeco.com. Time for those weekly Patreon shoutouts, of course. Make sure to lather yourself creamily and exclusively only with the finest purveyors of the only known Dobbs bars outside of Malaysia. Get yourself a Frot Brownie Dobbs bar over at tryologysoaps.com. And our weekly Patreon shoutouts to Dr. Cosmac, Reverend Codeine, Dr. Trenchy, Scowpod, Reverend Count Sloth, Reverend Caller 23, Apostasy X Fenord, Martha Artha, Reverend Negative, YB Dobbs, Hazel of the Windmills. If you'd like to get on the weekly shoutouts list, head on over to patreon.com/hypercube, y'all, and subscribe to the show at timefortheshow.com. We now return you to Time for the Show, exclusively on freethinkradio.com.
Okay, so I think you put the doohickey and the what's-a-majig over here.
And I said, you know, yeah.
That's when she's like, careful, it's going to fall out.
Are we on?
Is this thing on?
Broadcasting live, Hypercore, Subbasement
This thing
27 in the Hypercube. Oh, man.
This is on, right?
It's like the
Yep.
I gotta switch the
cannot
lights
hear
back
myself.
over.
That light has been bothering you all night.
I know. look at that. We'll have to sit back over there. How you doing, Peas?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
You're such a handsome boy, Peas. Why are you you sound so unhandsome
why
right
you
now?
You
Just
have
okay.
a handsome bosom. I mean,
Oh, and a generous bosom as well.
yeah, a generous one at that, for sure.
Buxom. A buxom bosom would have been the right words to
Yeah.
use.
Luxembourg.
My buxom bosom.
So,
That's a phrase. Look it up, boys.
Yep,
I don't think
like a
so.
buxom blonde. But it's an
Yep.
adjective, it's not a noun,
Yeah.
as Aster 6 so aptly pointed out.
Mm.
I think her name's Argus 6, dude.
That's sexist, and why are you going there?
Just trying to correct you from making a fool of yourself.
Well, too late on that. I mean, I'm a fucking prison chef, for fuck's sake.
Are you really a prison chef, like you cook
I
for
don't
people in prison?
Because he didn't even know about Dorito
Actually,
dust.
No, I am.
Or you are in prison and you're forced into the labor of being a chef?
It's more along that spectrum. They contract me out, and technically I can't leave, so I'm here till I die. And it's in the hypercube prisons, believe it or not.
Yeah, he's a
I-
commissary chef.
I feed the interns, and
Feed them less. They haven't been
yeah,
performing
Where
very well.
are the interns, by the way? I haven't seen them in weeks.
There they are. They're good boys.
Yeah, I didn't see none of them. I think that's just a cute sound, but
they're behind the door.
yeah, behind the
door's
door.
on the other side of the desk.
There's
though.
like 30 fucking doors in this place. Which one is it?
It's the one down the hall. You know where the vending machine is at?
No.
You go like 2 hallways after that and turn left, and then they're down at the end of that hall.
I think I parked
That's the
on
door.
the other side of the building. I don't know where that vending machine is.
It's the one that has the Hershey bars and the jump drives
no.
in
See,
it.
I only
And the
use,
Scantron.
I use the ones that have the just the different types of water in it. You know, like you've got your Aquafina, your Dasani, all
Yeah,
that.
it's all water.
Dasani's the
Just
best bottled water.
Just water.
Dasani. Yeah, you ever seen those pictures of like Florida stores like just before a hurricane and all the water's sold out and everything? And they've got like a huge stack of
usually buy
Dasani.
the bread and milk.
No one will buy the Dasani, but all of the rest of the water in the store is gone.
Folks,
And there's like
Oh, it's
3
Florida.
pallets
They
of
don't know what's
Dasani
good.
sitting there. It's like
It's Florida. They
Fuck
have
Dasani.
wakes at Chili's.
folks, you have
Dasani is
the
made by
tap,
Coca-Cola.
and you can buy just jugs of water.
That's how you
and,
know it's
you
good.
can fill it with tap water. Am I right?
Puddles water.
Next thing you know, you're going to be telling me I can make ice at home.
Yes, you can. And let me tell you how, folks.
For just
By,
$6.99, we'll show you how.
Right? I can't tell you right now.
You couldn't
But
don't
you
call him
send
Reverend
that money
Fridgelord
in.
for nothing.
They will.
Oh, Fridgelord, that's right.
Well, I'll give you a hint.
And Freezer Lord as well, I guess.
There is no Freezer Lord, and
You know,
say
I'm pissed
that
off
again,
about something.
Oh, okay.
you
I see. I
will be
touched a nerve. I
court-martialed.
touched a nerve.
You will be
No,
court-martialed.
I feel cheated a little bit.
Who?
Oh, great to
Who
hear that.
cheated
So-
you, peas?
So when I was out on disability getting my tumor removed,
Who's your
I thought, hey, I really like Rick and Morty, so let me just get the whole season
Cerulean
right now,
blue.
so I could watch them as they come out. It said there'd be 10 episodes. Well, those bastards only did 5 cartoon episodes, and then they did 5, 1 minute, here's why we made that cartoon episode, which sucked. And then they're like, oh, well, you got 10 episodes. I did not expect to spend that kind of money for 5. And you know what? This season was
Sucker.
just okay.
No, I
wasn't
know.
that
Rick
great.
and Morty is great because you're so smart. You probably get it.
Yeah,
What
I don't understand it at all.
What
Yeah,
is
neither
this
do I.
Hick
Dude,
and
you're the biggest
Shorty
Rick and Morty
show?
fanboy
What
there
is
is.
this? I've never heard of this this
Dick and
millennial fun show.
It's funny because there is a Jerry in the show, and he is kind of a dick.
Oh, is there?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I wouldn't have seen that one coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
I
an
think that you had that all
individual in
set up.
there named like a scientist kind of character at all?
Oh, he's so smart. He's the smart one.
He's a smart one.
Yeah.
I didn't
He's
know
so
that.
smart that
And
you
what-
just wouldn't
what-
even understand
What
him.
about the other one?
Yeah,
Is
is
he
there like
smart too?
a naive yet
Morty is the smart
yeah,
one, dude.
Yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, the naive
Who's your
character.
favorite Rick
Morty
and Morty
is
piece?
the Morty is the one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Morty is the one that's jumping up and down on a McDonald's cash register, yelling, "Where's my sauce? Where's my sauce?"
No, that was Argus
I
Fox,
need
dude.
the Szechuan
That was Argus Fox.
sauce.
That was not Morty. Did you ever get your Szechuan sauce?
Is that like teriyaki or like barbecue or something?
Fox, did you ever get your Szechuan sauce?
I had some, and I
teriyaki.
actually threw it in the fridge at the back of the commissary at Hypercube 2 before we used the earth mover and crawled across the street. But
It's lost
no,
forever. to
I don't
time.
know where it's at. I've got my Big Mac signature sauce, or what? Sriracha sauce. I don't like
But you
sriracha.
got a big bottle of Ken's Thousand Island dressing in your refrigerator?
Ken's honey
The-
mustard.
yeah, because they make big bottles.
See, I thought that one was funny in my head, and it was.
Do you like mayonnaise?
You're right.
Please?
Hilarious
I do.
comedy gold.
You know, mayonnaise is the only condiment I really like on my hamburger, and a good friend of mine taught me a secret to do with mayonnaise, and it involves
can
the
put it on your
bun, but I
fries,
will
too.
not mention it on the air as it is a secret, and I was sworn to secrecy.
You put it on a sandwich, folks.
Or
No,
dip your fries in it.
You heard it here first.
Dip your
Doesn't
chicken
even know
tendies.
the
Use up
depths
all
of
those good boy
sandwich, man.
points.
You know what else, Dr. Fox
No.
Just gotta add a
instructed
little
me in?
garlic. Just
We were
add
at
a
X
little
Day,
garlic
and
to
he
your
took a
mayonnaise.
delicious burger that he made, and he put it between two
Oh, Mondo
French
burger.
curlers. And that is gotta be, what do you call that, Fox? You had a special name for it.
Sandwich.
That was a Mondo Luther.
Mondo Luther. And if
Mondo
they are,
Luther.
dude, you haven't lived
Those
till you
Mondo
had
burgers.
a big pile of meat between two sexy French curler buns.
Yeah, I'm
Then
pretty
you put
sure
that in your
Krispy Kreme
mouth.
does that, or something, or
Krispy
someone does
Kreme
that
doesn't
with
make
Krispy-
hamburgers,
no,
dude.
Some other place makes hamburgers with Krispy Kreme donuts for the bun.
I'm sure the Krispy Kreme people are not aware of that.
I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, you're probably right. But
Because
still,
they
yeah,
already
it's a good
stopped the
idea
kid.
because it's savory.
There was a
I
kid in
studied
Montana
down
that
at
drove
Burger
200
U.
miles to go buy like boxes and boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts to take back to his house in Iowa to sell at like 3 times the price, and they sent him a cease and desist.
Yep, I actually read that too. That's crazy. He was just doing it for fun because they didn't have a Krispy Kreme for like.
Correct.
Not labeled for individual
Whatever.
Now-
sale.
After
Yeah.
the public outrage at destroying this
Outwar,
young entrepreneur,
Outwar.
They did-
Outwar.
they did relent a little bit and said, "Oh, we'll work something out with you, and we'll have special donuts for you." But then we never heard from that guy again. So for all we know, they poisoned him.
I heard back from him actually.
Yeah, he shot himself in the back of the head twice.
He's like that guy
Actually,
Cal that
No, he's
chased
sitting
that,
right here
that guy out
actually.
with an axe, and then he got in prison for
Talking
killing
shit about
another
my
dude.
product.
Oh, sir, are you with?
Let's do
Krispy
the mail
Kreme?
sack,
Look,
dude.
I do not like this defamation that you're bringing on Krispy Kreme. All right, you guys.
Oh, no,
have
we're
to
not
stop
defecating
this.
on
Hold
No,
on. Hey, everybody, let's
I
listen to
heard
him. He
this
thought of something
certain
funny in his head.
Reverend
Let's hear if it works
Please
this time.
Is defaming the name of Krispy Kreme. Now,
Right,
I am going
outrage,
to
that
send
works
a
sometimes.
cease and desist letter, but all I need is an address. Please give me this P's address.
I don't know Pease's address.
What's
And
that
you
I've
thought-
never heard of the
address?
guy.
You thought that again? I could just trying to understand you a little bit better as a human being. Again, you rolled this through your mind and said that'll be funny.
You'll just have to listen to the episode over again because he gave it out at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to. I didn't want to just take away from his great comedy.
I didn't want to.
He's
Yeah, I
working
didn't
on his
want
Type
you to
5.
have to reiterate it or anything. I was just going to just say, in case you missed
You
it,
could
that
probably go
Pease
on stage and do
gave
that
out
for 5
his
minutes.
address at the beginning of the episode, so you don't have to repeat it.
It's so
We've already done that bit.
Wait,
That bit's not funny anymore
Wait,
because
who do you-
Pease
Let's do the
gave out his
mailbag.
address at the beginning of the episode.
who do
Right.
you think
Come on.
this is, P's?
Thank you, Fox.
God, no, it's these
Thank you,
guys. I'm
Fox.
sorry,
Jesus.
dear
Keep
Hypercube.
your people under control.
Oh,
Let's
here
see,
we
hold
go.
on, wait. Okay, what do we got?
What do we got?
do a
What do we got
mailbag?
here, Dr. Fox?
I
Let's
got
do
a
the
couple
mailbag.
here. Actually, here, caller 23. I believe there's one on the sub-ether view
let me,
screen over here.
Let me move my microphone
Should be right
here.
there. I think it's mail number
which
2.
one?
This is actually from last week, Peas. We didn't get that.
Is this the one care of Psychoustic Engineering
Yeah, to that guy.
regarding remove my samples? I guess this is to Peas then. Dear Peas, I am very mad and angry with you and your company so much right now because you hate stolen my original contents and redistributed them without paying me any money. I am talking about the remix you did of the Pee Doo Doo song I Am Right, that song 30 years ago, and now I own it. My brother is a lawyer in jails and will sue you if you do not
Freaking
send
lawyer.
payment now of at least $43,287 USA and $12,713 for legal fees and damage and suffering. Fuck you! Exclamation mark. Dr. DJ Rappa the Artist, Big Shit Records. Peas, would you care to respond to that?
Well, there's a couple things that
It's a
I
legal
saw
threat,
this
so
earlier
be
in the
careful
week
with
when
your
it came
language.
across my news feed from the Hypercube. I saw this letter, and I thought to myself at the time, and I still feel this way. I had absolutely nothing to do with that. Peas doesn't do scat humor. That was all Dr. Fox. He's the one who thought that was funny. You should direct your queries and monetary compensation to Dr. Fox, because the Bees, frankly, when he hears your crappy song, regardless of who mixed it, he turns it off. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Very succinctly put. Very, very succinctly put, Peas. I think that's a good... I think we got a winner there.
How do you want to sign that?
Audience, how do you feel?
Sincerely?
With love.
With
and
love.
admiration.
Sincerely.
The Peas.
Sinferiorly.
Sensationally.
Buxomly, the Peas.
Buxomly.
God,
No, that's
got it.
actually... that would be an adverb.
Look,
Buxom is an adjective.
folks, they owe $43,287.
Got another funny in your head?
Yeah, you got one?
No, but
Yeah,
I don't try
I
to
didn't
jump
think
in when I
so.
don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
If the show is funny, then the show is not funny. And so if the show is not funny, then this show is funny. So if this show is funny, then this show is funny. Which means that when the show is
We're
not
stuck
funny,
in a
the show
state
is
of
not funny.
quantum hilarity.
Are you guys brothers? Are the two of you brothers? Is that
brothers?
oh?
Who
you know,
are
that
you
hasn't
referring to,
worked
Yeah,
in the
Peas?
who
Are you
last
talking
hour.
about the two
Who do you think's
robots over
talking
here?
right
What
now?
debate class did you go to?
I
where they
think-
go, well, abortion. You go, abortion is new.
You want to know which
That's
debate
like
class
the
I
extent
went
of your
to,
mental
boy?
Argument
You wanna
is to
know?
do whiny voice?
You want to know?
You
It's
must
your,
be
it's
so
your
fucking
goddamn
irritated.
mom. That's which debate class I went to, bud.
Look, I'm like Rich Little. Look at me do these imitations.
Look at me.
All right, dear Hypercube, care of logistics. Logistics.
Logistics.
Okay, we got it. Get
Log.
Logistics.
Yeah. My Pesium element has been retaining a low capacitance after firmware update TFTS 011320. I have checked my resonance chamber and it reverberates at 432 Hz during daytime local array comms. Is there a patch available or do I have a defective crystal? If so, please send a replacement. There's another one of these assholes that wants a part. So give him a good one, Peas.
Customer service, yep.
Give
Yeah.
them that part.
Goes to Peas.
It's clearly stated in your user agreement with the Hypercube that crystal replacement is the responsibility of the end user, and that your crystal will eventually drain all of its chakras, and you're told that right up front. You're also given a detailed GPS map with the locations of other gemstone finds in your local area. I don't understand why people do not read the user agreement. Okay?
Why
Before you
can't
can
user
even buy the
agreement read?
product, you have to click that you read it and you understand the parameters of our relationship as the consumer and the provider of the consumables. Now, we don't offer replacement crystals. We do offer crystals at a reduced price if you've joined the Patreon club and you're in our Crystal of the Month club. But if you didn't have the foresight after reading the user agreement and seeing that we would not provide new crystals when your chakras were used up, that's on you, my woke Wookiee friend. Go fuck yourself.
Reverend Peas or
Yep.
the Peas?
That sounds good. That's good customer service, Peas.
Yeah, that was a good one. I appreciate that one.
And
All right.
any customer service complaint ticket that ends in "go fuck yourself," I think we can count as a success.
All right. Well, we got one over to the JRC, the Journeyman Resource Center. It's a don't think comment. Recently, during a lengthy Don't Think Endosystem Psycho Retreat, I found that I get distracted
excellent.
and begin to think about Batman's rubber nipples. The way they stare at me, eyes on a malformed face that it's Batman's latex torso. How do I escape Batman's nipples? Name withheld, Las Vegas, Nevada.
So here's the thing about the Batman's nipples. A lot of people don't know that Peas is Batman. Although I'm taking a little lull from fighting crime. You know.
Are you
I've
about?
never
Why
seen-
would you?
Yeah.
Why would you
No, I've
out
never seen
yourself?
both of you in the same place at the same time.
Well, here's
It
why I
makes
would out
sense.
myself.
Yeah,
I
These
really
young
don't have
battered
the money
men
to
would
keep up with
never
the
do
utility
something
belt
of that
and the
sort.
car and the motorcycle
Utility belt
and the
bills.
you know
Plus
the
all
cave
that string
seems
for your
really
hands
cool.
that you shoot out of your hands
The
or whatever.
Bat Cave seems really cool when they
Whatever,
write about
whatever.
it. But I gotta tell
Yeah,
you,
it's
fellas,
wet, that's for
it's
sure.
damp, and you know what else? It's filled with bats. So
Yeah,
I'm just
creepy.
like taking a break from Batmaning. I appreciate you
Batmaning. Now that's a
enjoying
verb.
the
Just-
luscious,
just a comment.
buxom bosom that is Batman/Peas, and focusing on my hard male
Peas.
nipples.
Redacted.
Peas.
But
Just one comment.
must tell
before
you-
you start. Just one comment. I noticed it said name
What do you got, Chef?
redacted Las Vegas, Nevada. I think this is just a way for you to end up like trying to stroke your ego there, buddy. Like, are you sure you didn't write this in and just recycle
folks,
it
I'm
through?
so sorry, dear friends. I'm sorry to interrupt my fascinating tale about Batman to explain to my co-host that there's more than one person that lives in Las Vegas, Nevada.
But who knows
so
about...
I just don't know what to tell you. I find
Prove
your
it.
accusation
Prove it.
distasteful, but on the same token, it is the Peas. If I'd actually done that, don't you think I would take credit for having both parts of this conversation?
And to be fair,
no, no,
Peas
no.
thinking about Batman's rubber nipples. I mean, come on, Peas. Are we talking Clooney or are we talking Van Kilmer?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They're not actually rubber nipples. They're real nipples under a rubber, like...
Not with
Yeah,
Val
under a
Kilmer.
thick, bulletproof,
After-
rubber,
bulletproof.
thick ass. Like you would
Kevlar
have to have
nipples.
some hard nipples to be poking through that Batman rubber chest.
They didn't give him the
You know, you
Batgirl,
sound
though.
like a guy who's doing 20 years because he got caught with a baggie full of dust and it tested up meth.
What kind of dust? Oh, meth
Oh
dust.
no,
Sorry.
it was actually bath salts.
bat salts.
Bat salts.
Oh, so funny. On Chinese New Year, you make funny bat soup joke. Very nice.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah, here comes
racism.
your
Look
weekly
here.
racism. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
racism.
Go have a seat
Brought to you
over
by
here.
Reverend Peas.
Yeah, all right.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
What else
so
you got
funny.
today, Peas?
In my
I mean,
day, it wasn't called racism. It was just called comedy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Back in the like
1820s.
1820s.
What were the 20s like?
God
Peas?
damn it. Again, that's something in your head. You're like, I'll say
something in your
1820.
head, very
I'll say
funny.
1820 because it's so comedical. It's like right after the 18
What
War of
does
1812.
comedical mean?
And
to
people
you?
will know that it couldn't be possible.
What, bro,
so that'll
you-
be my
no,
premise.
no,
Well,
no.
I'm going to be
Folks,
ridiculous on the
folks,
radio.
folks,
This is
let
going to
me
be
tell
great.
you,
Wait till
this-
Dr.
this-
Fox
this
hears
is,
this.
This is too much.
Peas, tell everyone we're listening to freethinkradio.com.
We're listening to thinkfreeradio.com.
All right, one more time.
We're listening to
Very
.com,
concrete
Think Radio.
One more time.
Dot radio, think com.
Did you know that Free Think
That's
Radio
all
is
male.
actually a palindrome?
Yeah.
I heard it's a palladium.
Dude, it can't go underwater. You're ridiculous.
It already is. Duh.
It's in the water. That's why this show is so wet.
Can we squeeze
Show
another?
make
Oh,
me
you
so
make.
wet. For Chinese New Year.
Yeah, this is what I was hoping
Yeah,
for.
right
More
there,
Chinese.
a little more.
Yep. Little more in him.
Please. Continue.
Show me, Peas, on the paper dragon where the Chinese touched you.
I do not like the Chinese, dude.
Why not?
Wow. Really? Yikes.
Oh, I didn't. I
Folks,
wasn't picking
You
up on
heard
that.
it here first. Reverend Peas don't like
Anybody
the
who
Chinese.
knows anything
Well, he
about
went
the
down to
peas
the
knows
fish market and he said,
Can I
"This looks
explain
like
myself?
cannibalism." And I was like,
Can I explain
"Peas,
myself?
come
Anybody
on."
who knows the peas knows the peas hates three things: commies, Soviets.
Commies.
I know I got a third one in me, but I can't think of it. But those
Yeah,
two
you
I don't
just
like.
don't want
Hitler.
to say it. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you know, Hitler.
No,
maybe
Hitler not such a
misjudged.
bad guy, right?
Misjudged, maybe.
He's just an artist,
Right.
like you and like me.
Artist
you know.
gone wrong.
Not
Got
that bad
upset
of
he
a
couldn't
guy.
get any shows.
Of course.
Did you say
That's-
artist
That's
or
it.
Argus?
If I don't sell
That's
this
it.
painting, I'm going to
Exactly.
kill the Jews.
I wouldn't go that far. Maybe a couple gypsies here and there, but no, not a. that'd
Now, if I'm not
So here's the
mistaken-
No,
thing
when
that you
he said
don't
he
know
was gonna
about this
pass
virus
gas.
that was released in Wuhan.
Oh,
What
First of all,
virus?
Wuhan has
Wuhan.
basically the equivalent of our Plum
be-
Island.
The
You know what
Wuhan.
our
Is it-
Plum Island is?
Coronavirus.
I don't
You
get
know what
no
Plum Island is?
coronavirus, you
Virus.
commie.
It's that Modelo
I only-
virus, fool.
Yeah. I only drink
It's hard
Bud
to have a
Light.
show that references
Light.
real places when. Do you know what Plum Island is to the United States?
Plum
South-
Island, I guess it would be
Plum
right
Island
next to
Kansas.
is
That's
the
where
Kansas.
all
island
the,
off the
cats
northern
are.
coast of Long
Is there a
Island.
red
No,
roof
it's
in
all
look,
there?
I got
biological
it.
weapons.
It's Nebraska,
Guam. Guam is a
Colorado.
state.
Don't get the cold and die. When you get the Chinese cold and die, you'll wish you to listen to the peas.
Yeah, it's
Why don't you trust the
Wyoming.
Chinese?
In the last
Peas?
300 years, 1720, 1820, 1920, there has been a pandemic in the earth. Most people don't know that. They
In it.
remember the Spanish
Inside
flu of
the hollow earth.
1917.
Peas
They remember
reveals
the
the
Spanish
truth.
Yeah,
flu
I'm
of
pretty sure.
1917.
Good God,
They
really?
forget-
Truly.
They forget the other two flus. This has been a biological agent in Wuhan where they do all of their secret biological work at that got out.
Doctor,
Here
what's
we
your
go.
favorite
What we're being
pandemic?
told, why do you think the Chinese quarantined
Irons,
54
like
million
cast iron
people?
pandemics.
Cast iron
Because
There's
they're
not
communists.
There's not 2,000 people sick with this.
Teflon-coated
In China
pandemics.
alone, there's over
I
170,000
also am
people.
a fan of the
dying.
rubber pandemics myself. That's the one I like a lot.
Yeah, but those ones always come back.
Right, but
You know?
yeah, I guess. But you know, that's what makes them so good. Is when you think that you've lost it, it comes on back to you. You know.
How many eggs can you get in one skillet, Peas?
One egg.
You could, like one
How-
egg, so
how
one
many of
scrambled
those-
egg.
How many of those
How
skillets
about
have...
two scrambled?
Have you-
Chinese eggs or American eggs?
What
many-
the hell is the difference?
Yeah, how many Chinese eggs you get in
Oh,
a
you
skillet?
could fit like 60 or 75,000 Chinese eggs in one of them pans.
I ought to
One
staple
good
an
red-blooded
American
American
flag to
egg.
your
What do you-
ass and
what do
mail
you-
you out to Wuhan.
What grows in a Chinese egg, Peas?
Sadness and
Chinese
despair.
people.
I don't
I'll
know
tell you
whose-
what
I don't
don't
know whose
grow in it.
answer I like better.
Freedom doesn't grow in it. Freedom doesn't grow in it like it does in real chicken eggs.
Prove
Yeah,
it.
propaganda grows in it.
You ever been to
Propaganda brought
China,
us to where
boy?
we are
Propaganda,
today.
Propaganda,
You have
propaganda.
watched way too
You
much
ever
Oliver
been to
Stone.
China?
Many times.
Because I've been there more than you, and let me tell you.
How do you know that? I said many times. I didn't give you a definite number.
Yeah,
How
and
do you
I
know
told you more than you. How you gonna say that you've been there?
I just
How
want
you
to
gonna
get your
be?
logic.
What,
It's again, it's like your debating style where you think something's funny in your head and then you say it on the air.
Boy,
Now
you've
you've
been
been to
stuck
China
on
more
this
than
for a
me, but
long
you don't know how many
time.
times
Let me
I've been
tell
there.
you. Let me
Just
tell you.
know you've been there.
I know President Xi. Folks, I know President Xi. He gave me the only Wuhan virus that exists, okay? The only one. And let me tell you, it was tasty.
Go ahead.
It was tasty.
Is it coming?
Is it
When's
coming?
the payoff
When's
coming?
it coming? Oh, when's it coming?
I'm just wondering, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure you're
I'm asking
wondering.
on behalf
I'm
of the
sure.
audience.
I'm sure. Folks,
You met
ignore
the
this
Chinese
fool.
premier
Ignore this.
/ president, and he gave
Slash
you the Wuhan
president,
virus.
sure, his
You got
only
the
title
only
is
copy.
president.
Where
His
you
only
going
title
with
is
it?
president.
Where's the payoff? Where are you going with this?
You
I'm
tell me
trying to
where the
work with you.
payoff is.
Where's the
You tell me.
payoff.com.
You don't know where it is.
Wasn't my joke. Of course I don't know what it is. I think
Who
the
is
rest of the
Mike
audience is
Joke?
looking
Do
for
you
it.
Who
even
is
know
Mike
how many
Joke?
pandemics there are in the Soviet Union, Peas?
Yeah, I bet you fucking don't.
Don't be panphomic, dude.
Don't be panphomic, dude.
Peas isn't
Really?
panphomic. That's why he's got so many.
I bet your parents slapped you around a little
I
bit.
bet your parents.
That's
slapped
what I
you
think.
around.
That's what I think. I think you did that. Why are you doing that? And you
Time-
just
time
whack.
for the
And so now you
petty.
it's like stuck in your head. That's
Is
what I'm
it?
with you. It's a-
Is it?
You know who I'd
Prove
like
it.
to put you up against? I'd like to put you up against the Black Girl Debate Squad.
Wow, racist. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Why
what?
is a
What's wrong
black
with being
girl?
racist,
do that?
dude? What's the matter with being
Yeah,
racist?
what's wrong with favoring debate people?
Let me tell you this.
If you think
Or
about it,
not.
I'm
I am
actually
a black
pro
girl.
Black Girl Debate because I'm pretty sure they could beat you.
Yeah. Well, what if I told you I am the leader of the pro black girl debate? You ever thought about that?
I would ask you again.
I don't
did you
think
say
you
that
did.
in your head first before it actually came
Yeah.
out of your mouth?
Okay. I'm
thinking
sure
it's
you
gonna be
would.
funny?
Very black and very much a girl right here. I mean, I don't want to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to out anybody there because I thought that this show was transcending such paradigms as race and gender stereotyping and the
Or ad
expectations on
hominem
there.
attacks.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
I
sorry
really,
about
I,
all the
I
ad
humbly
hominem attacks.
apologize
Folks.
on behalf of Time for the Show.
Folks, let me
Please
tell you
bless this show
this
in
is
the name of
And
Black
we
God.
ask you
this is a great show,
11-dimensional
folks.
bomb to
And-
It's
and
all
let me
about our
tell
heads
you
and
this.
look down to black heaven.
Let me tell you
God
this.
bless this mess.
The Black Girl Debate Committee has affirmed this
Fox,
show
you didn't hear any
to
steal
be
your
positive.
joke.
Sir,
I heard it.
please, thank you. The Black Girl Debate Committee has approved this show as being an official Black Girl Debate show. Period.
Are we honorary black girls?
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, you know, they have a rule now legally that you only have to have 1 drop of black blood in your lineage
To
in
be a
order
police
to
officer?
qualify as
well,
black.
ever
Absolutely.
since
Because down here in
Ever
Florida,
since
we have
Pease
a
got
white
banned from
freaking
SEC
police officer that's
commentary, I
claiming
don't
to be
know. I'm
black.
getting kind of
Oh, he
To
got
get
fired, dude.
promotions.
He got fired.
Yeah, you got fired
did
from
he?
the SEC.
Because
might
he
have
got a
pushed
couple
it-
of
He might have
promotions or
pushed
something,
it
didn't
one
he?
drop too far.
Yeah.
'Cause now
Well,
he's
he only
fired.
had 1 drop to start with. I mean, he was like extra white.
Well, he used to be Mexican.
Oh,
he
yeah,
used
that's
to
right.
be
You're right. He
Mexican,
was
folks.
Hispanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So he
you're
signed
right, you're
up as a white
Used to be
guy,
Mexican.
and
Yeah,
then
you
he
saw
got
that
to be a
article, huh?
lieutenant because he said he was Mexican.
Yep.
Then he found out
Who?
That he had
Andrew
1
Yang?
drop of
that he
black in
didn't
him.
really have any black blood in him, but he made love to a black girl, so
Not
he
a
thought,
drop.
Oh, so now
Black
he's
in
black.
him, boys.
Yeah. Yep. That's Florida law enforcement at its finest. You know, it's
Yeah,
second
whi-
only to
This
Chicago.
guy told me to
Which
shuffle
one was
off
the
today.
high schooler?
Guys, I need your advice.
The
This guy
girl.
told me to shuffle off today, and I called him a racist, and he got
Shuffle
super
off?
upset. Yeah, he said, "Why don't you just shuffle off now?" And I said, "You're a fucking racist."
What
You know,
race
I-
is
I
that?
What are we
think
talking about?
someone
I'm
that
not
takes
familiar with that term.
terms-
What
do
race is
you
that
do
again?
truffle?
truffles
Say 'em.
come from Ireland or something? What kind of
No,
hat?
shuffle, dude, shuffle.
Shuffle.
Bees,
Yeah.
bees. What kind of hat were you wearing?
Not wearing a hat. I got this boo
Oh,
on my
okay.
ear,
Yeah, all right, okay.
so I'm not wearing a hat right now.
Well, no. When he told you to shuffle off, what kind of hat?
I haven't
were
been
you
wearing a hat for a couple days because of the boo boo on my.
Oh,
So
you had a
weren't
boo.
wearing
You had a
hat.
boo boo on
Okay,
your
so
noodle
yeah. Of course, he's going to tell you to shuffle off because you're
because
coming.
you have a head injury.
exactly.
But don't you
Shuffle
think
off.
that's racist?
I
No,
think
it's like head injuryist.
yeah.
He didn't know what color I
More-
was. I
more
don't think you
sexist.
should
But
use
he
the
knows
word
that
shuffle
blood
if
is
you don't know
red.
who you're dealing with.
Was he a blind guy?
No, it was on the internet.
Oh, a guy on the internet told you to shuffle off.
Actually,
No,
exactly.
and you
That's
were
not really true.
offended
I was
by
playing
somebody on the
Starfleet.
internet.
I was
I
playing
would never.
Starfleet on my iPad.
Yeah, I was
and he
playing
took my-
Roblox on my iPad.
He took my
and-
he took my mine when I was under protected cargo, so I started trolling him, and he told me to shuffle off, and I said, "Oh, you're a racist."
Who's your
And then he
Roblox
like tried
girlfriend,
he
please?
tried to combat my racism.
Actually,
by
given
saying
that whole story, it sounds like you're
He's
the
got a
troll in
Roblox
this
boyfriend.
situation. It sounds
said
like
I was
you're
the
the one
troll.
trolling him. And then
Yes.
you're offended when he tells you to fuck off?
No, he told me to shuffle off, dude. I could take being told to fuck off.
What
Shuffle
does
off
that
is
mean,
racist.
shuffle off? What race is that against? Did he somehow know how Irish
Are
you
you
were?
a magician?
Oh, dude,
What
you're not
race
even
is
gonna go there,
shuffle?
right?
No, what does it
You're
mean?
not even
Seriously.
gonna go there, right?
I
Are
don't
you
get
one of
it.
those white people that uses the word shuffle just whenever you want to? What the fuck's the matter with you?
What does that
He's
mean? What are you
racist
talking
towards
about?
olds. That's what it is, you know, like
Why don't you just
shuffleboard.
break out a song of Camptown Races right now, man?
Right. Racist against olds.
Anyway.
Unbelievable.
I thought that was Camptown Races, but I'll take it.
Yep.
It's on there. but I'm
Yeah,
not
it was
looking
a
for it.
rim shot.
We should play that for the next song.
You really gotta
Camptown
get
Races,
Dixieland on
long,
here.
dee-da.
Yeah, you ready for a song break, Peas?
Yeah, 'cause I'm about done.
All right, we got.
Oh, I thought you were going to do Who's Your Blind Eye piece?
Yeah, what you got? Come on.
No, I don't do the blind eyes, dude.
It'll do it.
Yeah.
Why don't you
You've
do
been
blind
so
eye?
funny tonight and have so
the-
many good
the
thoughts in your
mailman
mind. You
finally
must
give
have
up?
100 blind eyes. And here's the thing: when you get done doing your blind eye, you can do the blind eye, and then you can go. So it'll be like you were
It's
here.
the ad
anyway.
hominem attack.
I
is so
fucking
weak.
wild
So
time,
logical.
dear.
Before we
Sad.
go on song break, who are
Sad.
you referring
It's
to?
the saddest
Because
fucking.
you
Peas, you
seem-
didn't even tell me what you're doing for Hyper Parallel Day.
Yeah, you fucking dick.
For what?
Parallel date.
I told you that I wasn't
Today is
mentioning it to
hyper-parallel
be
day.
really parallel.
No, I agree with you on that
Nah.
one, actually, Peas, because I like to celebrate Hyper Parallel Day privately.
Correct.
I don't. I like to do it with all my friends. Oh, look at me. I'm
It's so easy to bait him into doing it too.
Please.
You should
Who
do a
do
whole
you
show,
think-
dude. We'll make a
I'm not
soundboard.
Fridgelord, you fuck.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, man. Learn to
No,
listen
the
to your
chef
co-hosts.
and the you know, it's interesting. Chef and then Fridgelord.
We get lumped into one. I don't like it. I think it's misogynistic, racist, transphobic, panphobic, and homophobic. It's fucked.
89108.
I'm sorry, Peas.
Damn.
I just wanted to. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just, I'm getting a little flustered.
Folks, there's a myth going around that me and Chef are the same people. I just want to dispel this rumor right now. It ain't true.
Everybody was thinking that.
Conspiracy theory.
Everyone
Which
was
one of you
thinking that.
hacked the
Yeah,
election?
sure.
Actually, I've been confused for the chef over here vocally, just like my
Nobody's
voice
keeping
on the
you on
thing.
the show,
I've been
man.
confused
You
for
got
the
the
chef
hurt
here.
feelings, you can
I've
there's
been
the door.
confused for Cosmac. I've been confused for like a bunch of
Cosmac of Cosmac's Commandos?
Yeah, that's right.
Unheard of. No one
There
could
are
be
some
confused
noobs.
for
No, there are
Cosmac,
some noobs
as he
that have-
is an immortal, a god amongst men, our living presence in New Jersey. There is no better leader than
New
Cosmac of Cosmac Commandos.
Yeah, I've got no argument there.
Yeah,
Peas,
I agree.
Peas, you want to
Totally
get
agree.
on? You want to get on the board for some? Is it a band? You think you got? Is it a band in you?
Actually, I'm gonna say no because I gotta take off.
All right. Well, you want to do some apologies?
I'd like to apologize for all the ad hominem attacks. Because this is the height of my expertise. So I have a lot of things to say I'm sorry about, but I'm not going because you know why, kids? Because it's Parallel Cube Day. And on Parallel Cube Day, you don't acknowledge your wrongs. You don't acknowledge your rights because you're parallel to yourself, transversing straight in a never-ending line right next to yourself through the cosmos of space because you are indeed parallel, unless you're not. That's the piece, folks. I had a great time. I love y'all. Let's have another show next week, maybe.
That's it. That's all you're gonna apologize for?
I thought I was going out on a high note because I was like, that's really good with
There's
the
like 2.5
parallel and the
minutes
fucking
left in the
lines
song,
going into
please.
space and the little whine I did at the beginning. I thought, I'm not going to top this.
There is
Go out
like
on the high note.
2.5 minutes left to the song.
It's a little under 2.5 minutes, actually.
Apologize for the eggs.
Apologize
What eggs?
for
The Chinese
racist
eggs?
Yeah, the
That's not on me. That's on those bastards.
No, don't be.
You're not
putting it
even
on
going
nobody.
to apologize for like a raw quail egg served up in one of those Chinese soup spoons as like an amuse-bouche.
Why you gotta be? Can't it just be a soup spoon? Why is it gotta be a Chinese soup spoon?
Because you can't serve an amuse-bouche
Look at me
in
trying
like
to
a
butcher
regular
that.
teaspoon.
Why
or
you not
something.
say Chinese soup
Caller,
spoon?
I appreciate your culinary speak here. I just want to throw that out.
Have you
Good
done
stuff.
that with like a raw
Oh,
quail egg and then?
Well, I used human egg, actually.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a menstruation
That's funny.
soup.
Microscopic
Long
single-celled
egg is
human
what we like
eggs.
to call that. It's
Yes.
a long egg.
Cheer
That
You are
is
what
a
you eat,
premise.
folks.
That
You
comedic
are what
premise
you
you
eat.
can really get your mind behind. Seems so feasible.
How about apologize for the worldwide pylon grid array experiencing downtime in sectors Betazoid through Charlie
Get through the whole show
Theron.
without talking about the fucking pylons.
Well, we're getting to that once you go. I guess it's pylon
Hey,
news.
did you guys
Yeah,
notice
we're
how
gonna
all the
recalibrate.
news about the Bob Dobbs Church of the Subgenius movie has just dried up? There's no word about they got our
that's how.
money.
That's how.
It's
we
got-
went all
I
over the
wasn't
country to
in
do it,
it.
and now there's nothing.
I
It's like
wasn't
sitting on
in
somebody's
it.
desk.
You
That's
know
how
what I'm
press
saying?
releases
It's almost
work.
like
You have to
there-
keep
there
getting
was a
new
lack
ones
of
to keep it
interest.
going.
We'll never see that movie ever again.
Right. Because
The con is
I'm sure you
suppressing
can
it.
stream it on Amazon pretty soon here.
That you
Oh,
can.
is it already up there?
Is it up? Okay, yeah,
Oh,
we'll just
okay.
wait longer.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure
the
it's worth the wait.
anticipation is worth that extra $2.99.
It's okay.
The
I'm not in
title's
it.
there. You just have to like wait.
Well, that's
for
the
it,
end of
yeah.
the song. Peas, thanks for coming on to Time for
Yeah,
the
thank
show.
you, Peas.
Bye, peas. Thanks.
There was a song.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's the sorry
I did
song.
my best
Brenda
work,
Lee
and there was a
did.
song.
It's the song we
Brenda
play for
Lee,
you.
that's why we're trying to keep you talking, you know?
Yeah. She sings, she serenades us as you apologize to us.
Well, I'm sure you'll be in good company.
Have you
with
ever listened to one of these shows after it got posted on the podcasts or whatever?
I listened to all of them, dude.
You haven't. Yeah, I listened to all of them, and then I also got a plane ticket refunded. Come on, liar! You freaking
Dude.
liar!
Oh,
You know, I'll send you the fucking credit card receipt. I
I'd
did buy
love
the
to see
plane
it
ticket.
because the last time I checked,
Post
they
it in the
only
chat.
give you credit for a
I don't
different.
care. I don't
like-
even
Along
care.
with your cease and desist letter to get you out of writing material.
I'll tell you what, giving me shit about it is a good way to get me to go out there.
We'll do it. We'll get you.
Hey, why don't you come on out for the 100th episode? It's in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you still
No,
got
they
plenty
asked
of
me to
time.
go next week, and I told you guys last week I'm having some. Got to go to Utah and pick up some of my dad's belongings this weekend.
Well, fortunately, it's next weekend.
Yeah, it's like 2 more weeks out.
It's not. You keep moving it back, dude.
No, we haven't moved it once.
The 3rd is Monday. You told me you'd be out there for the 3rd.
No. It's the next week.
Yeah, it's the 10th.
That's the
The
fucking
10th.
10th now.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is episode 98. If you were,
Yeah.
if you went to the
99
web-
is on the 3rd.
Yeah,
and then
99
100 is on
It
the 10th.
should be episode
Correct.
If you
1998.
actually showed up, you'd know that this is episode 98.
Why would I want to show up and listen
This
to you
is
go,
episode
like that
1998.
for
This is
fucking
the
3
X-Day
days? Who
episode
would
from
do
here on
that?
out.
What kind of idiot would fucking do
I don't
that?
know. I feel like
Who
if
would
you
get on a
came,
plane?
I feel
and
like
spend
if
3
you
days,
if you
just
came
to-
and did the show, I don't think any
Just to
of
come
them
out
would.
and talk on one of these shitty microphones.
Yeah, I don't know
in
if
the
anybody
hundred.
else
my
would
own mic
show
when I
up.
go out there.
They might be scared of you, Peas.
look, it ain't that far away. Just take a plane ride. It's in the same goddamn country.
Yeah, exercise.
It is in the same country.
Exercise
Yeah.
your freedom to
Probably
travel.
Probably
Yep.
not going to happen this month, guys. I'm sorry.
That sounds like weakness.
Not
It's
going to
okay,
happen.
'cause it's next
not
month.
going to happen this
It's
month.
in
When's the-
February.
Yeah, it's
Look,
next month.
Look,
Got plenty
when's
of
the
time.
next
Yeah, but that's like a
100th
month
show
from
going
today.
to happen?
Goddamn subgeniuses. What
When's the next 100th show
Called
gonna
Time
happen?
Control.
All right, so everybody in the chat,
It's coughing in the background. Don't
we
you
need-
have like sound booths?
we need
Don't you have like sound booths?
we need somebody to buy Peas a plane ticket because Peas is poor.
What does it cost? Like $139? I thought
It was
flights
100 it
to
was
and
100
from Vegas were super cheap.
It was.
But
I
you're
think
doing
it's the
kind of the
round
reverse
trip.
round trip. They
Altogether,
fly you
it was
out
like
to Vegas for
100
cheap.
Well, I want to answer your question. Don't. It
I'm
was
sorry.
159
I'm sorry.
bucks. It was
How much?
159 bucks.
Oh,
And as
159, that's
as I
cheap.
told you
Man,
guys
that ain't
before,
shit.
I bought it. Cosmac still wanted to
Jeez,
convince
I'd
me
pay
to go.
for you.
And I'll be honest with you.
Cosmac's coming.
I know Cosmac's coming, and the only reason I feel bad that I'm not going is because Cosmac's going, and he's the one who talked me into
That's
going.
the
I bought
only
the
reason
ticket,
you feel bad?
mostly.
Wow.
Get
Yeah,
your ass
well, you're
out
welcome.
to
We love you
Florida.
too.
But no, it's not that. Fox knows
Get
I
your
love
ass
him.
to
but
Mars.
Yeah,
Get your ass to Mars.
Scalpon says he's gonna put you in a box.
Oh yeah, you could
You
probably
know what?
ship
I'm gonna go
yourself for
visit
way cheaper
Scalpod,
than
because Scalpod I can
$159.
drive to, and I'll see him for a couple.
You can
days just to
drive
make you
here.
mad.
This is just as far.
It's not nearly as far.
Take Route 66,
Sure
go
is.
south.
Yep.
66 to 75.
Takes
You're
about
done.
4 days.
You're done.
Oh, once you're on 75, you're done. Or a 10 or whatever. I don't know. Like there's maybe 17, could be 37. You know, or maybe
4
good old
hours.
Highway 99.
Peas, if you came out
4
to visit
hours
me, you'd
versus
find out
4
my real
days.
address.
Yeah, because
You
when he
probably-
comes out,
if I know
he's
you,
gonna take
I'll
the
get on
rental
the
car to
plane
the
and
PO
you'll
box.
You'll move just to fool me. Aster, we gotta move. Peace was here. He knows where we live.
We gotta go.
It's a matter of time before we have 1,000,000 boxes.
Well, we're gonna put a
tin
blindfold
cans.
on you and spin you around a couple of times, and then drive you around town, and finally drop you off here, like throw you out of a moving car,
But yeah,
and then you get out of the
I'll come
handcuffs and
pick
the
you up at the
blindfold
airport.
Remember,
yourself.
kids,
Peas.
Remember, kids, send all your leftover problems to Peas at 6428 Dobie Peak Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada. 89108.
81408. What? 89108.
812.
Is
Do
that
it
what
like
you
this,
said?
dude. Do it like this. 89108.
Dr. Fox needs some problems, Peas. It's Dr. Fox's 13th anniversary with his McLady friend, Dr.
Oh, yeah.
My
You
Wife.
guys have been going out and married that long?
Nice.
Yeah. So it's my turn.
My old lady friend died.
Well, I mean, the company
That's
you
weird. You ever had a
keep,
lover
you know
die?
what I'm saying?
Any of you guys ever had a past lover die? It's weird. Makes you feel old.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have.
Well, did you
I have.
bang her?
No, hold on, Peas. Yeah.
Many
So-
times.
Yeah. Did you? No. I'm talking like.
After the fact?
Yeah.
No.
Just seal
I
the
wanted to
deal,
go
you know
down
what
to
I'm
the funeral,
saying?
but I wasn't able to make it.
Oh, that's a shame. Sorry.
It's a
about
long time ago. It's like 35 years ago.
Oh,
you know?
so-
that's
so-
what's weird about it.
that. So you don't really care about it.
So you
anymore, huh?
missed out, is
No,
what
no,
you're
I
saying.
think she's like.
Did you fuck up?
Yeah. Were
No,
you?
I didn't. I sent flowers and stuff and talked to her kids.
You sent flowers to her?
Wow.
And talk to her kids. You
Was it
mean
like an
you
on
mean
and off
Your
thing?
kids.
your
yeah.
kids?
Ooh.
No,
more
no,
peas.
she had these
Little
two when I
peas.
was there.
Little
so they're not
peas.
mine.
Yeah, a pair of peas in the pod.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Little
Getting a little
peas.
crowded in the pod.
Remember
Lil-
Peas in the
Lil
Pod? That was
Peas.
gonna be the name of my
Little
show.
peas.
do you
He's like
remember?
little sweet.
No, it's going to be Peas in a
Yeah.
podcast.
Little peas. They're all like.
That would be a good show.
Do you have kids? Do you have kids, Peas?
All right, guys, I love you.
Wait, Peas, do you have kids?
I have two
Yeah,
children.
he was just at
Everybody
his
knows that.
daughter's wedding.
Oh,
Do
wow.
you guys
One
not
of them-
remember
one of
this?
them went to X Day with me.
Congratulations. Congratulations, really. Like, that's kind of cool.
So when are you going to be Grandpa Peas?
Glad your daughter.
I
got
already
married.
am a grandpa.
You already are a Grandpa Peas.
Correct.
Do your grandkids
Yeah,
live
you
near
know-
you?
No, they live in Kentucky next to Philo.
Oh,
Why
Philo
would they
watches
live in
them for me.
Kentucky?
To stay away from me, I guess.
Yeah, there ain't shit out there, bud.
Safe.
You're not gonna
Tons of
spoil 'em?
weed, There's a camel. I saw Daniel Boone's farm once.
Daniel
There's a
Boone
lot of
moved
stuff in
to
Kentucky.
Texas, bro. He
Kentucky's like a stupider Tennessee.
accurate.
Actually, yeah, that's
Accurate,
pretty
yeah.
accurate. Yeah,
Yeah, I think everything's
like at least Tennessee has Nashville.
yeah.
More like ashtray.
and Smoky
Oh.
Mountain.
And Memphis, dude. They got Nashville and
Oh,
Memphis.
and Memphis.
so-
You're right. You're totally right. And they got the Tennessee Valley, which is beautiful.
Smoky Mountains.
More like Memphis.
The Smoky Mountains. Yeah.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Kentucky's
sucks.
got like the last bastion of big boy restaurants. They've got that
Are
really
you a fan of
crappy
Frisch's
chili.
Big Boy?
We were just talking about this.
Yeah, now on the
last
West
week,
Coast
yeah,
it's called
Big Boys.
Bob's, but you guys call them Fritches.
Do you have Shoney's out there?
Fuck.
Do you know what a
Whatever happened
Shoney's
to
is?
Shoney's?
The
Like one
Shoney's
of
parent?
everything in Vegas, but I don't think we have a Shoney's.
Yeah,
Do
no.
you
What,
have
We don't have a
what happened
Friendly's
to
either.
Shoney's?
Do you have a
We got a
Phillies?
guy that made
Friendly's,
his whole
yes.
restaurant look like a Friendly's.
Yeah,
He
Uh-huh.
calls it
there's no more
Frankie's.
Friendlies.
you
Yeah,
have a
he's got all the
Village
ice cream
Inn?
bar and everything. But it's
Got-
like, no, we're not Friendlies.
no,
We've
they
been
went out of
sued by
business, dude.
Friendlies like
I don't
10
think anybody
times.
has a Village Inn anymore.
They got them in
The
Naples,
Village
Florida.
Inn.
Yeah, with the orange,
Damn.
with the orange windows.
That might be the last 10 or 12 in the
Yeah,
country.
yeah.
Then.
What
Yeah.
about a steak and ale? Do you have a steak and
Steak and
ale?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we do
yeah.
have a
Good one.
steak and ale here.
How
Or how
about
about a
a-
Quincy's?
Mm.
You remember Quincy's?
What do
the
they serve?
buffet?
I don't.
It was like a
it's not ringing
buffet
bell.
place. It was like a buffet place. They
Yeah,
had the
see,
big fat
buffets
yeast
don't
roll.
do well
If you
here
remember
'cause they
from the
got
80s, they had the
it's
big
the-
fat
it's
yeast
the-
roll.
We had Ryan's, and they
Oh,
had
Ryan's.
they
Corral.
had the big they had the
Golden
big
Corral
yeast
went
roll.
out of business.
Fazoli's.
No, Golden Corral still exists here in Orlando.
Oh
No,
yeah,
but
they're
I'm saying in
pumping it here.
Vegas, they
Saturday
had
morning
two stores.
breakfast: cheese and eggs.
Cheese and grits.
eggs.
Cheese and grits.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm
Yeah,
team
come on,
grits, your team
come on,
eggs.
peas. We'll go out to the Golden Corral breakfast buffet.
Yep.
Hey, I
together.
gotta ask you guys one question before I leave. Did you hear that sportscaster use the N-word on television and then said it? Oh, I didn't use the N-word. I got the Knicks and the Lakers mixed up.
Yes.
The
Yes.
fakers.
Now, here's the thing. I first heard it, and I'm like, wow, she's lost her job. Then she said that, and I went and listened to it, and I'm like, it does sound like knackers.
The Knickers. The Knickers.
Yeah.
No, it's
So,
like
what do
it
you
was like
think?
that
Do you
white
think
guy that
she's
got
saying
busted on his
that after the
bicycle.
fact, or do you
He's
think
like
that
going
she
through the
really said
ghetto,
it?
yelling out like derogatory, according to the police report, yelling out derogatory terms or whatever. And the
Oh.
cops come up and, confront him, and they're like, "Sir, what are you doing?" And he's like, it's just this white guy on a bicycle. He's like, "Oh, I'm looking for my dog Snickers."
Okay, here's how you tell that joke. There's this white guy on a bicycle, and he's riding around, and he sees this cop, and the cop says, "Sir, what are you doing?" Then the cop, he goes, "Oh, I'm looking for my dog Snickers." See, you start to tell the joke, and then you add opening bits to the joke in the middle, and it confuses your audience. Try doing your whole joke the
Thank
way
you
I
for
told
the
you.
meta commentary.
Put the-
Does it confuse
the-
the audience, or does it just confuse
It
you?
does, dude. Just
Time
try
for
it
the
my
show.
way.
Is it
I'm
the
trying to
audience,
help
or is it
you.
just
Right
you?
I'm trying to help you.
Press F.
Just try it that way.
in the
There's this
chat.
Yeah,
white guy
I'm
riding
sure,
a
I'm
bicycle,
sure.
and he comes across a cop. Bang, go.
No, it's not that he comes across a cop, though. It's that the cop was called by the residents of the ghetto there because he's riding his bike around in the streets using this derogatory term. And so the black folk all call him in to the cops, and it's like, hey, we got this honky down here that's causing trouble.
Is
And
that
so...
the punchline?
No, it's not funny, or it's the,
Okay,
it's the
just
actual
checking.
setup
It's like
for the
added
story.
humor.
Do
that
you
the
think
actual
it's
setup.
funny? Do
I'm
you
not just
think
asking
Because
if
he
it's
doesn't
added
just go up, like, where's
yeah,
the
I thought it was funny
punchline?
because I grew up fire, dude.
Where's
I grew
the
up on
punchline
racist
if it's just like
comedians.
he goes up
Sorry.
to a cop?
You grew up what? You said you grew up choir?
I grew up with racist comedians. I grew up with Richard Pryor and George Carlin.
Well,
Oh,
Red
so Richard
Fox.
Pryor's a racist now, huh?
Yeah, actually, he kind of was.
A little
yeah.
bit. Just,
No, he was not. The
was
only
cool,
thing
though,
that
yeah.
man was
Sorry,
That was
racist.
back when it was cool.
revisionist.
There were
Sorry,
two
history
things.
revisionist.
There were two things, folks, that man was racist against, and that was crack rock and heart attacks. And that was it. That man wasn't racist against
Oh,
no man.
Good friends
period.
with him. He
.com.
told you that on his deathbed, did he?
Did he tell you that on his deathbed?
No, but I'm
there you
his
go.
body of
Shut
work.
the fuck up.
I've listened to his entire body of work.
Yeah, I'm
You say
sure
that
you
Richard
did. I'm
Pryor
sure you know
didn't use
everything
race
about
as
Richard
a leverage
Pryor.
in his
Let me-
comedy.
oh,
You know
yeah.
who else
And we call
appreciates a
racist
good body
today
of work?
is Stupid.
Bill
The same
Cosby.
thing about Red Fox.
Bill
You want to hear
Cosby,
racism? Listen to
good
Red
man.
Fox's party records.
Why?
His
Dude,
potty
don't throw that
records
shit up
or
at
his
me and
party
then act like
records?
I'm not going to come back at you because
I don't
that's
know a
what
word
comedy
that
is.
you're saying.
And you
I
trying to
don't
make this
hear-
all
I don't-
sanitized.
I can't hear.
Oh, Peace is being this or Peace is being funny, dude. And
Pe-
funny, a
Peace
big
is
part
being
of
so
funny
damn
involves
funny, I'm
pain
laughing my
and
ass
racism
off over here.
and tragedy and grief.
It's
And that's why
about
we
time
have
Peace
comedy,
was
so we
funny.
can laugh through that shit. Smarten up.
That's
Laugh
true.
through
Yeah,
the
it is
racism.
actually.
Laugh
It's a
through
coping
naked.
mechanism.
Laugh through the racism.
Show me on the show
Show,
where the
tell me
Show me
one
on the
joke.
show
touched
where
you.
it touched
One
you.
joke in the world that doesn't involve race, pain, or tragedy. Tell me
Why
one.
did the chicken
Oh,
cross the road?
There you go. You fucking got it, bud. You got it.
Why did the chicken cross the road, Peas?
I said a comedy joke, dude.
Why did the
a
chicken
comedy joke.
cross the road?
How is that not funny? I love this joke. Please.
How do you know
Peas.
it's funny yet? It's not even
I
done.
think that says
Peas.
Oh, I got a joke.
How
that
did
doesn't
the
inv-
chicken cross the
How or
road?
why?
Let me
it.
tell
You
you.
know, Argus Fox, it's very simple. The Popeyes delivery truck takes the chicken patties across the road in the delivery truck to drop off at Popeyes where they make
Disgusting.
delicious
Why
spicy chicken
did the
sandwiches.
Disgusting.
chicken cross the road?
Folks,
To get to Popeyes.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Do you think this cigarette butt is too short to smoke?
folks, I have a joke
Nope.
for you.
The
It
answer,
does-
Peas, is
Light it
No,
up.
you don't,
no.
dude. No, you don't. No,
Light
you
it up.
don't.
I do.
Don't lie
Yes,
to
I
your
do.
audience. You
wanna
do
hear
not.
it? Folks,
I do not want to
Folks,
hear it, and you
do
do not have a
believe
joke.
this.
I
Folks,
tell you, I learned one
folks,
thing in the last hour and 40 minutes.
Let me tell
you
you this.
don't have
Let
a
me tell
joke.
you this. Let me tell you this really quick. Okay. I have a joke that doesn't involve pain, nor suffering, nor racism, or any
Oh,
of that.
so you have a joke that's
yeah,
not funny.
Yeah, okay.
I tell
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
I learned one thing in the last
It's
hour
not
and 40
funny.
minutes.
Let me tell
You
you
don't
this.
have a
Let
joke.
me tell you this. Let me tell you this real quick. Okay.
Was it funny in your head when you thought it up?
Was it
I just
funny
wanna
in
make
your
sure
head when
first.
you come up with suffering or racism? Or any of
Oh,
that?
so you have a joke that's not funny.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good joke.
You just
are
wanna-
funny.
Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate there that
Was it funny in
it's
your
a
head
pretty
when you
funny
thought
joke.
about
Was it
I just
funny
wanna
in
make
your
sure
head?
first.
Yeah, I don't think it was funny.
Let me tell you this now.
You have a joke that's
No,
not
I
funny.
don't think it was funny. Yeah, exactly.
Tell you
That
this
was a
now.
good joke.
You just
No,
funny.
I don't think it was funny.
I just
Tell you this
wanted to
now.
Yeah,
reiterate
exactly.
that
No,
it's
I
a
don't think
pretty
it was
funny
funny.
joke.
Tell you this now.
Yeah, I don't think it was funny.
Why did the chicken
No,
cross the road?
Tell you this
That's a
now.
good joke.
No, I don't think it was funny.
Peas.
Tell you this now.
Why did the chicken cross the
You know how they
road?
cover racism in comedy now? They make a
Why
cartoon
did the
like
chicken
Shrek. Go watch Shrek
cross
again
the
and listen to
road?
all. If Shrek wasn't
What do
an
you mean
ogre
again?
and Eddie Murphy wasn't a donkey, that movie, if that was done with real people, that movie would
Why
be
did the
horrible.
chicken
What's wrong with Eddie Murphy?
Is Shrek
You know
a
how they
racist?
cover racism in comedy now?
I didn't know
They make
Shrek
a
could
cartoon.
be a racist.
Go watch Shrek again. And listen
What's
to
going
all-
on
if
with
Shrek
Shrek?
wasn't an ogre and Eddie Murphy wasn't a donkey, that movie, if that was done with
Is
real
Shrek
people,
racist, Peas?
What's wrong with Eddie Murphy? What's wrong with Eddie Murphy?
Is Shrek
Sad.
why did the chicken
It's true.
cross the road? Could be a racist.
I don't think that's funny.
Is Shrek a racist?
That's funny.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't think that's funny.
What's wrong with Eddie Murphy?
Is Shrek a racist? Cross the road. Could be a racist. Why did the chicken cross the road?
What's wrong with Eddie Murphy?
Is Shrek a racist? Cross the road. Why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road? Is Shrek a racist? Why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road? Is Shrek a racist? Why did the chicken
What's wrong with Eddie
cross
Murphy?
the road?
That's funny.
What's wrong with Eddie
The
Murphy?
chicken.
I don't
Listening
think
to
that's
Time
funny.
For the show.
What's wrong with Eddie Murphy?
I don't think that's funny.
Cross the
When I was your age, we didn't ask why the chicken crossed the road. Someone told us that the chicken crossed the road, and that was good enough for us.
Let me say this. Where do Floridians do their laundry? Fort Lauderdale.
father of the Leatherman.
You've been listening to Time for the Show, a production of HypercubeGo.com. Join Hypercube forces now. This is your last opportunity to escape a treacherous fate across the transdimensional sub-ether network that is the Hypercube blockchain. HypercubeGo.com. Subscribe to Time for the Show at timefortheshow.com. Available on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Stitcher. Send us an email at timefortheshow.com. Leave a voicemail for our customer care line at 321-765-FAUX. And send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Hypercube Labs, P.O. Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida 32793. I'm Dr. Fox. This was Time for the Show. You asked for it.